Okay, today we're going to be experimenting with the NSX door panels speaker cover. Now this is the old one from my 1991 Acura NSX, and it's a little dirty, it's still in decent shape, but I decided since it's an extra part, we're going to see if we could replace this fabric or this speaker grill fabric. I don't know what the proper name for it is. But essentially what I did is I went on Amazon and I bought some black because I couldn't really match this one. And since we're just testing, that's what I want to do. And I found the real glue for this. This is specific glue. It's called Simply Speakers Speaker Repair Adhesive. And it's made for pretty much all kinds of speaker components, especially this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try and see what happens. So I'm assuming that this is held down by some type of glue. When I pull up on it, it kind of comes off a little bit. Yeah, right here. I feel like I feel glue right here. There isn't a lot of, I would say, resistance on it. But what I did do is I got a hair dryer, and let's just heat it up for kicks and giggles. Okay, let's see if that made any difference. We're gonna try it right away. So I'm gonna use a little tool here. Ooh, that's actually really hot because the heat transfers through the metal. And to be honest with you, I think it made a difference. Or not, but I'll tell you what, it's coming off pretty easily. So I would say the heat helped. Let me try to see if I could do it without the heat here. Well, without the heat, it seems like it's coming off pretty easy on the sides. Let's see if it comes off. It comes off easy there too. But one of the things I'm noticing is that there's a lot of adhesive around at the edges. So we have to remember that when we try with our new one. Now this is some type of aluminum. It's got some sharp edges, so just be careful with your fingers. I just ran one of my fingers through a sharp edge, but it didn't cut me, but I felt it. All right. So you don't want to tear this because this will be the template for our new one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip over and see if it comes off. And my assumption was correct. Most of the glue is on the edges. So here's our little cutout, and I'm gonna call this our template. Okay, all right, so the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pretend that this is good. You can be a perfectionist, which I know a lot of you are, and clean this off, you know, with the wire brush or whatever, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I have a silver Sharpie. I laid this upside down and we're going to make a template. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just cut this template out. Let's do it. But you know what? This is the part where you have to let the professionals do it. I know I'm copying out, but I'm gonna let Elise cut this. Okay, Elise has taken over. We're gonna let her do her magic. Okay, so the first try didn't go so well. Here is a quick video of what I did. I put the glue on the metal mesh and it just went right through it, and it soaked on the other side and it just didn't look right. So Elise had a great idea of trying to do it slower and better. So she's gonna take over and we're gonna go from there. We don't know if this is gonna work either, so we're just gonna try a different method and see if this works. So Elise, what are you doing?
I am going to try to not directly apply, but rather use another tool to kind of spread it more evenly so that there's not big globs that go through, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And I think she's also gonna hold, like, she's just gonna do one segment at a time.
True.
So I guess AK have more patience than I did. All right, everyone, Elise finished up and she's gonna tell you the trick because I think it came out great.
Okay, so I just put glue in one section at a time and held it down for a little while until it stuck, and moved to the next section.
So you did little quadrants at a time.
I wouldn't even call it quadrants, maybe more like tenths.
Okay. So it took some patience. I would say it took you, what, about 10 minutes?
Probably.
Okay, so take some patience. All right, you guys ready for the reveal? All right, let's flip it over. And look at that, guys. That looks amazing. I mean, that's it right there. You can't ask for anything better than that. Well, you guys have learned how to switch out the mesh cover, which is awesome, and at least showed us how to do it. Well, if any of you guys are interested in this speaker cover or in the extra material or in the glue, I'm not gonna use it or need it. I simply just got it to make this video. So if you need it, you know what, just send me a message. I'll give you a really good deal for all this stuff. Well guys, thanks for watching. Thank you, Elise.
It was fun.
Yes, and we will see you soon.